Hi, you probably cannot see me behind all those boxes, but here I am, and today I'm going to be reviewing an Aeron bottle, which I've had for a long time. And as you can see, I did order a brand new one, the steel one, but this one I've had for a long time. It comes in this box, comes like that, opens up like this. Sadly, no unboxing experience right now because, well, I've unboxed it a long time ago, but I will unbox this one. Brand new steel. This one has some water in it, and I'm using it without a pod because they're basically a monthly subscription and they cost £6 each. But I've got this bottle for £5 less off of eBay than it should have been, but it's sealed, so it's not fake. This is the cheapest one. This is the black one. I'll be reviewing it soon, but first I want to unpack this one. Of course, I take off the sleeve. I already unpacked the sticker because this is actually the second time I'm trying to record this video. You unpack it like this. And there it is, that's the bottle. Instruction manual, who needs that? Ooh, there we go, that's my bottle. And, ooh, it comes with 2 pods as well. Wow, I thought they only gave the favourite 5. Nothing else in the box. We can remove that. There we go, we unpack the bottle. God, how do I do this? So just pull it out. Or I can rip it. Ooh, this is looking fancy, I'm not even gonna lie. That's actually pretty cool looking. You can undo this thing, that thing as well, pull this out. It's got a lot of pieces. Take this off, take that off, and pull this out. Now, if you compare this bottle to a previous one, to the classic one, you can see how they've changed it a bit. This is actually the same size, but for some reason this is 460, I think, capacity, and this one's 650. Now you can see how there it's got the strap on the top, where here it's got the strap on the thing. I think that's better because you can do it like that. This actually looks fancy, and in terms of looks, I do prefer the steel one better. Pods. Ooh, look, my favourite one. This is the peach one. Got 1 pod each, and there it is, the favourite 5-pack. I think it's only a limited time offer in its winter edition, if you can see it, so it is a bit limited. Got the winter apple, the lemon, sweet coconut, which I am looking forward to trying, pear, and strawberry and lemongrass, and of course my 2 cherry and peach ones. And of course there are some of them that are like premium, because this is premium edition and this is limited edition, so that's been pretty much it on the unpacking. I'm going to be reviewing this one because I've had it for a long time. You can see how I just unpacked this one, so I have nothing to review on, and I think it might be a little bit better, not much, but a little bit better, as plastic pollutes the water, which makes it bad. But this one is metallic and it's better, it's a bit heavier, and I really like the matte finish. It's not transparent anymore. I kind of like this one more, but I do focus on functionality more because, I would rather prefer less than £10 water bottle if this doesn't work. This I have been using for a year, however, and I would tell you it's a pretty good bottle, apart from a couple of things. Of course, it makes the water taste great if you pick the right flavor and put it on correctly. It does taste great, doesn't last long at all though, and there are only 3 choices. You either use it without pods, you either have just a pod without a flavor, or you count how many times you drank this whole thing to exchange the pods. Oh yeah, that's 4 actually, because I did mention 2 times. Or a 4th, you use it for way too short, exchange it real quick, because I think one of those only does 5 liters, so you need to keep count how many bottles, because 1 bottle is 650, that needs to be divided, and I cannot count because I'm obviously not in top set maths. You need to either count, or you exchange them too fast, therefore wasting money on pods, or you use them way too little, and at the end you just end up having 1 pod last like a month. Great concept, I like it though. Shape, pretty cool. Colors are cool as well. I thought of ordering a green bottle or a blue one because the color is so cool, but then I thought, well, I'd rather focus on functionality for now, because that would be just a waste of money. So I bought a metal one instead. Great thing, can divide like that maximum. You can exchange, you can personalize it anyway. The only problem I can see, because I drank from it and I didn't wash it for a certain amount of time, and they basically advertise another thing, the cleaner for the straw. But actually, what's supposed to be cleaned is this side, because sometimes I would just pop this on, I would wash the straw, like, really carefully, I would pop this back on, pour some water in, and then I would shake it, or, like, just carry it around, and some black stuff was in there, and I went, like, Why is it there? I just washed the straw. Actually, because of this thing. And that's what I do not like about this bottle. They still have the rubber bit, and it will probably pollute my water. So that's another thing they should overcome. All in all, the steel bottle is probably better because not plastic, but still, rubber bit can pollute my water. That's what I'm mostly scared of. Because one time, I was just drinking it from it, and some stuff got stuck in here or something. So I couldn't taste the taste, and I put it to my lips to try to clear it out, and what I found out is that my lips turned black. So that's how I realized this is the bit. So I only realized it only after, like, a lot of time after using it. This bit sometimes gets, like, stuff in there and you can't taste the flavor, or it gives it a little bit of a different feel, like it just stops working for some time. The pods do not give out much flavor. It makes it taste good in the beginning, but that's only for like 2 bottle refills, and then it just stops working and just decides not to. Well, no, it doesn't stop working, but it just decides, well, you know what, I'm gonna do it worse, way worse than it was before. So first there's strong flavor, you feel it, you're like, oh yeah, cool, and then it just stops working. I like the packaging, everything I pretty much like about this. The idea of pods, I do not like, because it's a monthly subscription. Basically, if you order like a pack of 3 and you drink a lot from this bottle, it's basically like a monthly subscription, and it costs way too much. Like, there's the Coca-Cola Premium Edition and some of the other ones that I had here that's Premium Edition. They cost 6 quid. The normal one costs like 4 quid, but that's still a lot for 3 pods that do not even give you flavor. They just give you a little scent that doesn't even make the water taste like it. The capacity of the bottles is not much. As I've mentioned, this is 400 and something, 480 milliliters, and this is 650. Of course, you can fill up to here, which I've done, and I don't get why they just didn't put the marker here, because it doesn't break anything, it doesn't do anything, it's just there because you can use way more than it is. Now, this one has a little modification which makes it 800 milliliters, but it costs like 50 quid, so no. Just not gonna do it. It's just not worth it. The bottles themselves cost way too much, because this one costs 29 quid, and that's the cheapest one. I think they cost like 35 quid each. And this one cost me, well, it cost me 39 quid because I bought it for £5 less on eBay, which is still great. Normal one, I think it costs like 44 quid. But God, I'm a genius. Look at that. I can use it absolutely without a strap, or with a double strap. Woohoo! Let's go. That's actually kind of fun, but I don't think that anyone has ever thought of that. That is pretty much, I think, the end of my review, because I have nothing to say. Is it better to buy it, or is it better not to? I would rather say don't buy it, or buy a steel one instead. I mean, I haven't tried the steel one yet, so I cannot say anything. But this one, I would say do not buy it, because way too expensive. It holds not a lot of water. It has a problem that you do not find out about it. Oh yeah, also forgot to mention, it leaks sometimes. Like, sometimes I just close it tightly as hell, and then I just find like this whole part wet, which is strange because there's supposed to be like this little thing that closes up that thing that doesn't make it leak. Sometimes you just close it like good and it just...
Nah, bro, I'm sorry, but like, you gotta close me better.
And also, like, okay, the instruction manual, you can understand that, but sometimes when I used it for the first time, I popped it on, I tasted it, well, the pod, and I thought, why doesn't it taste good? That's because you have to actually pop it a bit up, because there's a hole in the pod. This thing, there's a hole in the pod in here, which you don't have to smell it with your nose, but you have to, it kind of comes with the water, so you get half air, half water. That's pretty sick. Also, if you hold the water inside of your mouth for way too long, it stops tasting, which, understandable. It's not their problem, it's a physics problem, so yeah. If you do think of buying it, though, I do recommend some pods. I haven't tried, obviously, all of them, but my favorite ones so far are, you can see, a raspberry and lemon, and peach, and passion fruit and orange. This, peach and passion fruit and orange. Coca-Cola, cola, just don't buy it. It tastes like water more. So yeah, I think this will be the end of my review because I have really nothing to say anymore. I am probably going to review the steel bottle soon. Not soon.
I'm so changeable.
In some time, because I am going to use it for a while. I have read some reviews as well. A lot of them say 1 star, right? There is one review I've seen really funny where a guy gives it 5 stars, or somebody gives it 5 stars and says, oh, I haven't bought it yet because it's too expensive, but like, I really like it. Like, mate, you haven't even bought it yet. How can you leave a review? Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you decided whether to buy it or not. Or hope I helped your decision not to buy it. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.